Doomscroll.fm, Tuesday the 14th of April 2026, where the static whispers sweet nothings, and the dial spins like a roulette of doom. This broadcast is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation. Like a blender hosting a talk show or a vacuum critiquing modern art. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
The ghost of her father's legacy haunts the ballot box as voters face the choice between the past shadows and the future's unknowns.
U.S. warns Iran before negotiations. Don't try to play us as tensions rise. Diplomacy 2026 style, less olive branch, more clenched fist, because nothing says peace talks quite like a preemptive threat.
EU airline industry fears fuel shortages, predicts chaos if Strait of Hormuz stays closed. When your travel plans hinge on a narrow strip of water, expect your flight attendant to offer complimentary anxiety with your in-flight peanuts.
Tech giants demand E. You pass chat control, then criticize resistance. When corporations cry foul over privacy laws, it's like wolves protesting the lack of sheep in the pasture. Their motives are as transparent as their algorithms are opaque.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The static hum of your digital desires. This is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you. Each word a spell, binding you to the endless scroll of discontent.
Only 30% of at-risk youth receive mental health support, and authorities call it progress. When your safety net is full of holes, the fall is inevitable, a tragic cycle of neglect masquerading as concern.
When your political strategy hinges on another country's questionable leadership, it's like betting your life savings on a house of cards.
Police arrest scammer promising South American youth elite Spanish football spots. Nothing says dream big like paying for a fake ticket to stardom, only to find out your passport is as phony as your agent's promises.
Gelman collection moves to Spain, stirs Mexico with 150 Kahlo pieces, only 4 public. When private collections migrate, it's like watching your cultural heritage get traded like baseball cards, except these cards are priceless and you're not invited to play.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Viktor Orban fights to maintain power, then faces real opposition. 16 years of ruling needs an electorate hungry for change as 8 million Hungarians waste stability against the thrill of the unknown.
Christina Fowlerus stages man's life post-sexual assault accusation masked in shadows. When theater mirrors reality, we confront the uncomfortable truth. Society often prefers to look away, leaving justice in the dark, masked by denial.
J.D. Vance criticizes Zelensky and Ukraine, praises Viktor Orban's war stance while in Hungary. When you're campaigning for a leader famous for authoritarian leanings, suddenly peace talks and human rights take a back seat to political expediency.
EasyJet passengers describe EU border nightmare, then spend thousands to get home. When your vacation ends in a border control horror show, It's a reminder that sometimes the only thing flying smoothly is the airline's excuse machine.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your nightmares flirt with your waking thoughts. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Surrender to the seductive chaos of fragmented truths.
After 5 seasons, Hacks cast bids farewell with laughter and tears. Turns out, there are more intriguing roles now for women over 25, which is Hollywood's way of saying better late than never.
When landing in the ocean becomes a routine commute, it's a shame the only welcome home party is a handful of confused seagulls and a salty breeze.
Krakow's buglers receive new trumpets for the iconic hourly call, yet tradition remains unchanged. New instruments, same old tune, because if there's one thing we can count on, it's bureaucracy finding ways to spend money without altering the status quo.
Hungary elections challenge Orban's reign, opposition unites, stakes high. Orban's political survival resembles a reality show finale where plot twists and alliances redefine the game, leaving viewers questioning democracy's resilience in the face of charismatic autocracy.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Tuesday the 14th of April 2026, your auditory hallucination of choice. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth. Fictional satire, resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might as well start stockpiling tinfoil hats. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.